What's up, everybody? This is DJ Lionhead. Yeah, man. And we back with another one, man. We got another one. We have a great artist tonight. What can I tell you about him right here? He is a very, very well-known artist throughout Sacramento and even the Bay Area. He's worked with so many artists all over California. I don't want to go to name the whole list because I'm going to be here all damn night. I love his music. I've been listening to it all week, and I'm so glad we got a chance to get him on the podcast. One of my favorite songs is Tree City, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But if you can see him here, you know him, and if you don't, you should. And if you do know him, you'll love him. The one and only the Gatlin. Okay. What's up, man? First, I'd like to ask you, how are you doing?
I gotta rock this.
Yeah.
Nah, it's good, man. How you doing, man? Happy to be here, big dog. I'm trying to link us in right now while we talking.
Yeah,
it's all good, man. We on deck, man. How's you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm glad to have you on the podcast. First of all, I'd like to ask you because I have no idea. How did you even get that name?
If you know what a Gatlin gun is.
Oh yeah.
That's the gun that you control.
Yeah.
The rate in which you decide to fire your bullet. So kind of with the bars too. I don't have like the style.
Yeah.
Rap fast, I can rap slow, I ride the beat.
Multi-purpose.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's nothing set in stone with what I do. I just that's really what it is.
And another question is, when did you start rapping?
Oh shit. I've been rapping for years, bro. I really started taking my shit seriously like 12 years ago, but I always been around music. I'm musical family, you know what I mean? Parents were heavy in the music. Grandparents was heavy in the music. I got cousins that was doing this shit before me, man. So I'm still just a student, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been doing this, really taking my shit seriously, putting money and investing into myself. It's been a good 10, 12 years.
Damn.
I'm on the other end of this, man. You know, I've been using music as a vehicle to push my line. You know what I mean? I've been blessed to open up a lot of other doors because of music, you know what I mean?
What's the biggest door that you're trying to open with the music? You got a lot of doors.
Yeah, we just outside with it. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I got a cannabis company, clothing lines, all legal tender type shit.
There you go.
It's just all about opening doors and preparing the ones that's coming after me. My nephews and nieces, whatever they decide to do, hopefully I can get into the game.
Yeah, one of the things that you're into that I saw, I don't know much about, but I have seen you promote it.
Yeah,
it's packbros.
Oh yeah. I started packbros. Me and my business partner, we started that, and I started my own company now. You know what I mean? I got packbros was something I started with. I had a business partner. It was an amazing run, but we all want to cash our own check.
Yeah, totally get that.
So I started my own brand called the Zippy brand. You know what I mean?
Zippy.
Yeah, we cater to the more budgeted. It's like custom account, whatever you want to call it.
That will be me.
We specialize in top shelf. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And but for every one person that go to the store and get $60 A, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's 20 more coming behind you, coming to get a $15. Me personally, I'd rather sell the $15. If I'm trying to turn over, I'm more about the turn.
Oh, I get you.
I don't be wanting to sit on the shelf too long. And that's all fire too. Every time I hit we do events. You know what I mean? I got my own podcast I'm working on. We got that truck situated. It's the Zippy van, so we pull up with the merch. We pull up with the DJ. Open that motherfucker up.
Yeah.
PlayStation on the inside. You know what I mean? We do pop-ups at the shops, all the shit.
Okay, so
situation.
staying on that subject, one question I want to ask you is: have you ever been to that what is that Hippie Hill thing in in the Bay?
Oh yeah,
You been there before?
yeah, they canceling it this year.
Yeah, I was gonna mention it. I was gonna, but you took the words out of my mouth.
They canceling it. They canceled it this year. Me personally, I don't. I'm not a. I'm not a stoner that I mean, obviously I'm heavy in that lane, but I don't gotta go sit in the park with a million motherfuckers to get high. You know what I mean?
Right. I ain't gonna lie.
I can sit at home and can find some of my shit with my shoes off.
Yeah.
Drink some pineapple juice, watch Netflix.
There you go.
You know, I mean, I ain't got to be bothered with nobody.
Me, I kind of feel the same way. I ain't gonna lie. I did kind of want to go just to experience it.
Yeah.
It was gonna be this year.
No, it's
probably
cool.
my year for it.
Cool.
Just know what it's like.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. They started doing involving the entertainment around it.
Yeah.
In the later days, but even when I was coming up, even before I even got out there, I always heard dope stuff about it.
Yeah. I don't know. This would have been my first year, but maybe some other time.
It's the culture.
Yeah. So I kind of feel the same way when it comes to smoking. I like to be alone sometimes, but then I like people around too sometimes. But one of my number one things is just for me is smoking and comedy.
Yeah.
It is, you know what I mean? I feel good and I laugh good. I'm having a great night.
Yeah. Laughter keeps you young, man.
Yes, it does.
Sir.
So another thing I was gonna ask you is, do you have anything recent out right now?
I'm always dropping music, bro. That's in the job description.
Oh, okay. Is it like that you do you feel like you're working right now, or as far as working on the project, or is something already out new at this time?
I don't necessarily say I'm working. I mean, I got an album that's finna drop in a couple weeks.
Okay.
But that's not the last thing that I worked on. You know what I mean? So it's just you just clock in every day and cook. You know what I mean? Get the material ready, and then you put yourself in the position to drop it. But even with this album, my next album drop, I'm thinking about drop. I'm still playing with the date, either April 12th or April 26th. It's looking more like April 12th. But even with this, after I recorded that album, I recorded 2-3 more albums after that. So it's not.
Oh, so you just constantly.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
It's like you got that's in the job description.
Damn.
I can't. Okay, the album's done, and then now, no, you got to keep cooking. You got to keep creating. Got to come with the content. Got to stay consistent with everything. So I never stop doing it.
Yeah. One of the issues I'm having is I wish I had your consistency as far as writing. Under this mask, because I'm a motherfucker who can rap too. Y'all didn't know that. But we'll get into that some other day. But as a rapper, I be having issues, especially now. And then from what you're telling me, I don't know if you ever have this issue. And if you do or don't, I think you could probably help me out. So I've been taking pieces of advice from each artist that kind of help with my situation.
Right.
And of course, that situation is writer's block. So I guess the question I want to ask you, what's the Gatlin's cure to writer's block? Help a nigga out.
I rarely get writer's block. The thing about this shit is you gotta go outside. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go experience life. You gotta go live. You gotta go do shit. You gotta go meet new people. You gotta go try new ventures. You gotta experience new shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you do that, in my opinion, if you do that, you never run out of shit to write about. On another end, say your album gotta be a little bit conceptual. You know what I'm saying? And you just stay on that concept. It's never not, and I totally understand. I'm not saying I ain't never had writer's block. If anything, I just don't feel like writing. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I just feel like, going to go do something else. I might be on something else at that time. But when it's time to get to work, when it's time to clock in and cook, You know what I mean? It's go time.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to make sure that shit dope. You know what I'm saying? The only way to get that feeling is just to constantly do it. You know, stay going. There was times I wake up, walk around the house, and just rap about anything I see in the house, whatever's on the TV. Like right now, where we at right now, I do a whole album about everything.
That's skill right there. But you're saying something that's really helpful, because you're saying something that a couple artists have said to me, and it's now kind of coming together.
Right.
I'll explain. So one thing that I'm catching from you and other artists that are saying is you got to get out there and experience life. What makes it more easier to write about. But if you don't experience enough things differently, you start saying and talking about the same old stuff, and then and the skill is not there like it's supposed to be, because you ain't experienced enough. You know what I mean? Is that correct?
What basically, it's like when I went and spent X amount of time in another city or another town. It's feedback, so we can't do that. When we go and spend time in another city or another town, I'm rapping about that experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I go to Hawaii for the weekend and do all type of shit out there, and I come back home with a new breath.
Right.
I talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm starting a new business venture that I gotta put some heavy promotion into, or chances is the next album you're gonna be hearing me push whatever that line is. You know what I mean? The company you keep. You know what I mean? The things that they got going on. You take all that shit in, you create. You know what I mean? You build from that, and it sharpens your sword. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm not even saying you gotta put the shit out. Not even saying you gotta, You just know that you practicing. You in the gym. You shooting shots. You know what I mean? And eventually, you're gonna be to the point to where you in the playoffs.
Okay.
You gotta just keep shooting.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, for those people who are like, man, you sound like a dope ass artist, I want to hear his shit. What song would you play? Let's say, for example, you're performing today or tonight. It's Thursday, your Thursday night show. What song do you usually like to start the show off with? If you performing people who don't know who you are at all, what song you like to hit them with?
It depends on what we're doing. It depends on what we're doing. It depends on what kind of show it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't got a set style, so I can book a backpack show. I can book a hip hop show. I can go do some trap shit. It just depends on what we're doing. Right now, what I'm on right now is I'm on live shit. We're doing none of the live shows right now. Live band. You know what I mean?
Nice.
The singers in the back cutting up, me cutting up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3 pieces. We rapping our age right now, so it's live music, it's live band. So I've always dabbled in live music. I always did a show or two every now and then, but right now that's just the main focus. So today, if we talking about if I left here right now and was going to do a show, it would have to be a live. It'd be a live situation.
Okay. So this new album that's coming out, I know you got songs dropping. This new album, what's the title of the new album coming out?
The name of the new album is it's called God Don't Play About Me. It's might be some of my dopest shit I ever wrote, but I always say that when it's time to drop. So but
God Don't Play About Me, huh?
Yeah, God Don't Play About Me. April 12th.
Ooh, good day.
It's going up.
April 12th, y'all. God Don't Play About Me, the Gatlin.
Got production from my dogs, Chris Laurent, Racimo, Sickness. Who else we got on that thing? P.A. Dre did some production. My man J-Mo. Who else we got on there? It's some dope production. Got some dope features too. Shouts to my dog D-Rat. Got Glasses Malone on that thing. Complimented Karika Bailey, dog Young Simeus. It's just a very put together album. Very put together.
I noticed you work with a lot of artists, man, over the years.
Man, network. It increases the net worth, man, and the way my shit is running. I gotta fuck with as many people as possible. That's the key. Extending the resume.
Yeah. Okay, so what we gonna do right now? We're just gonna play a game with the big homie.
Playing games.
Yeah, playing games. You know, have a little good time. You know, see how you feel about certain situations.
Yeah.
So, this game is called What's Your Preference?
My preference.
When it comes to performing, what is the Gatlin's preference when he's on stage? Most of them will be questions about on stage. Some of them will be not about you being on stage, but most of them will be, okay?
Okay.
So I have like about
right over there.
9 questions, but there's going to be some good ones because people need to know these questions and how do you do things.
Let's do it.
Okay. First question.
Big Phil, love.
What's your preference when you're on stage? The corded microphone, the cord, or a wireless microphone?
Wireless, definitely.
And why?
I smoke a lot of weed and I'll be moving around a lot. Ain't nobody finna get me on camera tripping over nothing.
Okay. That's a simple answer right there. Yes, this is a funny one here. When you're on stage, number 2. When you're on stage, which do you prefer to see in the front row? Groupies or super fans?
Super fans.
Okay.
Super fans. Cause they know my shit. They rapping with me. I probably ain't going. I could probably skip the whole verse and let the super fans rock out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel more comfortable. You know, definitely. Groupies ain't never been my thing.
Yeah, they just there for the night, man.
I don't care
they don't
where
give a
we
damn
at.
about you.
You know, never been a look around of the groupie species.
Okay, how about this one? This one's not really a performance, but still, what is the Gatlin's preference? 12 bars or 16?
I don't got no preference when it comes to that. Because if that's the case, then why not 24? Why not 32? So you know, I do what the task calls for at hand.
Okay. There we go. All right. So this one goes back to performance. When you're on stage and there's ladies in front, and let's just say the groupies did show up.
Yeah.
And you had no control over that.
Show up.
Yep. What would you prefer they throw up on stage? Bras or panties?
Neither.
Keep them shits on.
Neither.
Keep them shits on.
I don't even do that kind of music.
Right.
I don't make sex appeal music. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good point.
I don't make busted open music.
That's true.
I'm rapping. I'm rapping about real life.
That's a good point. I all hear music I hear. I don't see you talking about busted open. I ain't really seen you do it.
I'm not having sex with nobody, girl. Nobody. I ain't knock nobody, baby mama. I don't do none of that shit.
I noticed that. Damn, that's crazy.
I don't do none of that shit.
Okay. How about another one? Here we go. When you're on stage, what's your preference if it had to be one of these two? The crowd be 80% drunk or 80% high?
Definitely loaded. Definitely loaded.
You don't want no drunk ass crowd?
Nope. My shit be chill, man. Like I said, the music be, you know, even like I said, at the stage where I'm at right now, we smoking and vibing. The live music is going, the band is going, trumpet, acoustic. We sitting down on the stools. Like I said, man, we 3-pieced up. We ain't got time to be throwing up on nothing. You know what I mean? We smoking heavy. Yeah. Wherever the law allows me to.
Gotcha. So, let's get back to number 6 question.
Yes, sir.
Which is not a performance question, but it's still a preference of the Gatlin.
Okay.
When you're in the studio, which do you prefer? Punch in or full take every time?
Shit, that's a good one. Because I rather run through the whole record, but sometimes you gotta punch in. Sometimes I'm gonna have to punch in just based on what we doing. The verse might call for an overlap. So in order to get the right overlap, you're gonna have to punch me in. For the most part, 90% of the shit I'm running through the whole situation.
Okay.
We're not punching in verses.
Yeah. Okay. So number 7. If you had a choice out of the situations, would you prefer a show? This is not a performance one. Well, kind of. It's not really. Oh, it is. Okay, this is number 7. The question is, what's your preference? Pay to perform or open mic?
Both are good situations, right?
Yeah.
There's pros to all situations. It just depends on what we're doing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because that's a long way.
Yeah.
Open mics is cool if you on the road.
Yeah.
Then you can create a situation out of a bunch of open mic shows.
Mm-hmm.
That's some game. That's a game. It's a game ball. I have to throw to you at some point.
Yeah.
Even with the pay to perform, you got to make sure the situation is right.
Yeah.
I've done both. I've done both successfully. I've done both. In situations where people are like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
And then they see me come out on the flip side of it and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why you did it. So
gotcha.
it's upside and it's cons to both because you can play yourself in both situations.
That's true.
I done seen people play themselves in both situations. So it just depends on where you at with yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So we got the last question, the 8th question, and this is a new question. The first time I'm asking an artist, so this will be more into the preference situation. You can be the first one to get this one. Number 8. What's your preference when it comes to writing a song? Hook first or verse first? What's your preference?
Again, that depends on what we're doing with the record. I've done both. It just depends on what that's a hard one to answer.
When it comes to writing,
the simple, that's a simple question, but it's super hard to answer because the beat might come on and I just start rapping. The beat might come on and in the hook, the beat might come on and it's 8 bars with the, So it just really depends on what we're doing within the body of work.
Okay, that was good. I have those questions I like to throw this at the artist. I would like to hear their answer on this one. This one I like to call one wish. If you had one wish, and let's say your wish will automatically be granted, but you only get one of them. And here's the situation: is with that one wish, what? And I don't want wish. I would say, give me a minute. That weed is good. Give me a minute. If you had one wish, come on. How would you change the rap community in Sacramento for the better? And it was going to be granted, whatever your wish is.
If I had one wish
to change the Sacramento rap community for the better of it.
Okay. Where I'm at right now with myself, right? I'm very fortunate to have lived through some things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what I'm seeing right now, a lot of what I'm seeing in the hip hop community is very it's negative. You know what I'm saying? As far as the kind of music that the up and comer is putting out, it's very op-ish. Everybody a op. Everybody you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all talking about a million ways to load and unload and shoot a gun. I would have the artist focus more on substance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And really trying to build, a real community, because the communities that's being built right now, the foundation they're not solid. You know what I'm saying? And they went through a period of time and still go through seasons where, when it's ugly outside, it's ugly outside. I mean, we losing by the 5s and the 10s. You know what I mean? Behind some rap shit. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna be able to get a piece of this pie. You know what I mean? If you gotta hate on the motherfucker for doing the same shit as you, that mean you ain't secure about where you at. You know what I mean? Focus on your shit and really put some substance together. Man, I come from an era of everybody around me was barred up. You know what I mean? And yeah, we all gonna talk about how we could bust a motherfucker upside their head every now and then. Yeah. And that's just, you gotta, display, some from the bravado. Right. But the shit that I be hearing right now, that shit ain't too hot to me. It ain't too hot. I don't listen to it, bro. I be listening to R&B.
But how would you change it though?
I would enforce some type of I don't want to say club or no shit like that. It like me. Okay, let's just go here. Okay. I can't change the community, right? Right. I can only change what I do. Right. That way, everything around me, you got to come with a standard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't rap about bullshit. Can't nobody with ops or none of that shit come to me and ask me to do something. You know what I'm saying? As far as on some music shit, fuck this. I don't do none of that. So I don't rap that type of shit. Yeah. So anything that comes around me and the ticket that I charge is only for the motherfuckers who really serious about their shit. Yeah. If you serious about the shit, you gonna pay the ticket. I'm not charging $1 or $2. I want what I want. We got to do the business the right way. So I just conduct myself in a manner to where that kind of energy don't come my way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna be able to change. I can't tell nobody out there, what to do with their shit. I can only tell them when they come to me, this is how you gotta come or don't come at all. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I wish a lot of other rappers felt like that too. I wish a lot of other rappers moved like that too. But when motherfuckers stars start to dim, when they shine start to dim, when certain situations come about to where they feel like shit ain't going how it need to go, a lot of motherfuckers will go jump on and go do some dick riding just to stay, but set your own standard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I move, and everybody around me move like that too, and that's the energy that we put out. Yeah. So your number one wish is to basically weed out the ones who's not really serious. Yeah. Be serious about building the culture. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a question about this. Do you remember the days of the Silk? Silk, the Silk. The venue.
My nigga got shot at the one in the east and lost his whole fucking leg trying to break up a fight. Damn. Yep. Silk won.
Yeah,
nigga Mac was popping.
Yeah. So the reason I brought this up because I remember I did an episode here on the Support Cha Boi Podcast with Emo, and he was talking about Silk 1 and Silk 2 and how they was like really front runners and pioneers to really showcase hip hop artists.
They the Silks and the Paradise Junctions and what was the spot out there? You had to drive out there past Marysville. What the fuck was that? Oh, I forget the goddamn name of that spot. Somebody tell me, what was the name of the spot when we drove up I-5 North? We had to go right before we get to you through fucking
Pinkies.
Was that Pinkies all the way out there?
By Mary, it's like past Marysville.
Past Marysville.
Yeah, Pinkies, the old wooden place, the water.
Yep.
That's Pinkies on the water river.
That's all the live wire niggas used to be up there. Yeah. PML and all.
I guess the situation, the reason I brought this up is, I'm sure you know, like I know, as a promoter, we losing a lot of venues where hip hop artists are really, welcome. You know what I mean? Right. And if they do accept it, it's almost like it feels to me they think they see it as a risk, or they want extra money because it's the hip hop show. How do you feel about the current situation about putting on shows in Sacramento when it comes to hip hop?
And the problem is, man, it's the venue. Look at it. If there is no hip hop venue, bro. It's just venues. It's just venues.
Yeah.
And it's up to whoever's venue it is, whether they want to have hip hop shows or not. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, in the city of Sacramento, a lot of shit done happened at hip hop shows. So now we have a stigma. So now instead of us having super dope access to places like Ace of Spades, we gotta hope that somebody done came up on a bar somewhere that we could utilize, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we don't fuck the shit up. You know what I mean? That's all it really be about. Is there is no hip hop venue, there is no rock venue, there is no R&B venue.
Right.
It's just venues. And it's the business that you bring that determines whether you could do a show there. Now, motherfuckers say, man, they don't let us do hip hop here, there, no more. I know people that are doing hip hop shows in Sacramento at Ace of Spades right now and not having no problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about how you bring your business.
Yeah.
And a lot of them motherfuckers complaining about we can't get a hip hop venue probably don't even know the shit you gotta go to book a spot like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get insurance policies and shit. You gotta have certain things in order to do certain shit. It's not like a bar or a club or you know what I'm saying, or under spot. You know, them and even them spots, it's all up to who they want to cater to.
Right.
You know, hip hop venue. If you want a hip hop venue, create one.
I would love that to happen in Sacramento. That'll be like, you know, if I came up like really big and we just some good money, I don't know if I would dump it all into a club.
And then you just gotta look at the type of shit you want to have at your shit.
Right.
You know, the type of music you want to play. You know, there was a spot, and this was the dopest spot in my opinion in Sacramento to perform at, simply because of the love that the owners showed Sacramento.
Yeah.
There was a motherfucking spot downtown. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Gabby. She had that motherfucking spot jumping for years. And she was doing all genres of music. She was doing hip hop. She was doing rock. She was doing anything that an artist would come through and say they had an idea for. She would show love.
No. What's that menu called?
What the fuck? It was the blue something.
Lamp.
The blue lamp.
Okay. Shout out to Gabby, the blue lamp.
Shouts to Gabby at the blue lamp. And I'd never seen her, right, turn her nose up to any genre. She always show love. She always show love. Anytime I pull up on Gabby with an idea, and then you got to look at the business you bring her. I'm bringing the motherfuckers out. I'm bringing Yuck Mouth out. I'm bringing out names, and I'm pretty sure other artists was doing the same shit. And she always kept her doors open. But she did other genres too. She did rock. She did blues. She did R&B. I did a live show there. So again, there is no such thing as a hip hop venue. Right. It's a venue that if you got your motherfucking business right, you approach them the right way, they either gonna say yay or nay, because it's their shit. Simple as that. And if you want a strictly hip hop venue, then you better go lease one of them buildings and put your name on everything and then cure all the damages and run that shit yourself. Yeah. Simple as that.
Another thing you mentioned about Gabby, I want to say shout out to Gabby. I think she's running the Colonial. You know,
I think I don't know if she's still there or not, but she slid off from the blue lamp and opened up the Colonial Cafe.
Yep, she sure did.
She was doing shit over there.
Shout out to her for that.
So she always kept a space open for the artists to come with the right shit and let's go. Yeah. She made sure you got your money. She didn't play with your paper. She had her ticket. If you want to come over here, this is what it's gonna cost. And let's run it.
Man, you know what I would love to do? I don't know if it could happen. I would love for it to happen. What if I actually had Gabby on the podcast?
I'll let her.
I'm gonna try, y'all. I'm gonna try to see what happens. But yeah, let's move on. This game we got here, this one's real good. This is a fun one. This one is called Okay. Dream Collab, Wild Collab. Now, with this situation is your newest album that drops, right? what song do you like the most on it that people should really look out for? Because I know it's all good, but what's your favorite? Let's talk there first.
We got a couple on there. It's really about the whole body of work more, so I really don't do the single thing or the favorite thing. It's really more about the whole body of work.
So when the album comes out, let's say the first song on the track blows up so big that, people in the mainstream just want to get on the remix, bro. They just want to get on the remix,
right.
Which can happen. We can manifest that now. I'm gonna manifest that now, that your album can be bigger than you expected, to the point where the majors want to get on that song because it's the hottest shit out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the Dream collaboration. Okay, let's say that song, the first song on your album, blows up to the point where the mainstream will email you. You get 2 emails from these 2 mainstream artists who want to be on the remix. The first one, the email, and whatever you pick is what you put on. The other one's gonna be like, fine, fucking with him. So here's the first situation. They're like, hey, Gatlin, I gotta get on that shit. That shit is deep. That shit is dope as fuck. I gotta get on there, man. What you think about it? On that song, Gatlin, E40.
Who was it to?
E40 is the one who emailed you, who want to get on that first track and your album drops on April 12th. E40 is the first person who wants to be on there. Second email, say, bro, I like this, man. I got an idea I want to put a remix. You got to put me on there. And that second person is Drake. Which email do you answer?
I don't know. Depends on what the record is. I'm gonna keep it real. Shit. 40 is a legend, man. We not gonna play with 40 like that.
Yeah.
It really depends on what the record is. I'm about the music. I'm really, I don't be fanning out like that.
What's not more a fan?
The record gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? For either one of them to be on. Everybody knows what Drake can do when he jump on the record. He gonna make his shit blow up. Okay, that's cool.
Right. But who do you think would be best on that first track of your album? Who do you think would be best on my album?
The first record on my album is
what's it called?
Who would sound better on that record?
Yeah.
Audio sound better on.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the main thing we want to know. We want to get the best person that sounds better to you for that track.
Audio sound better on the
okay. We got that one.
Okay.
What's the name of the song on that album?
But then again.
Okay, go ahead.
You scroll down the album and this shit that anybody could sound better on. But at the end of the day, I sound the best on all my shit. So it really don't matter.
Yeah.
The 40, the first song, yeah.
Gotcha.
Audio sound hard on that motherfucker. I'll Wake Up. My boy J-Mo produced that record. I got Kariga Bailey on the end of it. That's that motherfucker barred out. So.
Okay. Well, let's now move on to the Wild collaboration. These are people you didn't expect, but everybody's feeling the song. So you never know who could email you and want to be on there.
Right.
We're going to go with somebody like Wild you didn't expect to be on there.
Right.
So you get the first email, and they're like, bruh, you kind of make me want to get out the retirement on my shit. You know what I mean? I want to go ahead and get on that track you got, man. It's fire. I think you'll be dope. Well, dope look. You're hot right now. And that's Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice was wrong.
Yeah, he was. And you never know. He might want to come back.
Should hung that nigga off.
So that's the first email.
Yep.
Second email, they said, hey, bro, I like your style. And I ain't done the music in a long time, but I have been doing music, but nobody really knows it. So, but I was popular at the time. And I think I want to fuck with your shit. But I'm going to do my own thing on the remix. Then Shaba ranks.
Shaba or Vanilla Ice?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Who you going to put on that song?
Shaba was hard too.
Yeah.
Shaba had a hit.
Yeah.
Mr. Loverman?
Yeah.
Mr.
Shaba.
I probably, you know what? I ain't gonna lie.
It's wild.
I had to fuck with Cha Boi.
Okay, you said Cha Boi. Okay.
For real.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Record, cause I come with a reggae was popping right now. All the Afro beats, all that shit. We come
for real.
Vanilla Ice, he got hung off the balcony, so he can't be. But I fuck with Cha Boi.
Hell yeah. You wouldn't expect that one. I know you would.
Yeah, man, I fuck with Cha Boi.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, man. So as we head out here, man, I just got one last question, and
that's good.
And no pressure. I just really want to know the answer to it. One of my biggest questions for a talented artist like yourself: is there any chance in your busy schedule that we can get you back on a podcast?
Yeah, man.
What, for real? Okay. I know you're a busy brother. You got, shit going on as far as music and other adventures. I be seeing it. So the fact that you would actually,
like I said, man, I'm outside, man. I don't come out too much, man. But when it's time for me to come outside, I come outside.
Man, I appreciate you coming here, fucking with me. You know what I mean? Some people are like, man, he ain't making millions. He ain't got no big ass building or something crazy. But the fact that on this rise and to get the opportunity to fuck with artists that I like for the longest time, and artists who I want to learn things about. You know what I mean? I'm appreciative, especially from an artist like yourself.
It's all good, man.
You know what I mean?
It's all
the fact that you would say you would even think of coming back, which is I thought you would say something like, well, she was in the schedule, you know what I mean? I came in, no problem. And I would understand if that was like a no, you know what I mean? I would understand. But the fact that you're like, yeah, man, I mean, a lot.
Like I said, man, I'm outside, man. I got the album finna drop April 12th. God Don't Play About Me.
God Don't Play About Me.
Like I said, stupid body of work. So I'm outside doing my thing. I got the record release party coming somewhere. I think I'm through the release party top of May.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till the end of April, but let a little bit of time. Man, it's gonna be a live show, live band. We coming with all the shit.
When you get that shit, you better tag me in that.
It's all good.
That's gotta go on my story.
Location and everything to be announced. Everything just now getting locked in.
That's gotta go on my story.
Got a couple dope visuals on the way. Shouts to my man Jay Sam. Shouts to my man Mook. Shouts to the homie Glasses Malone. We got a super dope record out with me, him, Karika Bailey, Young Simi. And I got another record dropping with D-Rec. It's all on the same album.
Yeah.
And we just pumping, man. I'm
working.
We outside, man. We gonna get it done. You definitely invited to the show, man.
Man, I appreciate that, bro.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure they don't card you because you're gonna have a lion head on. It's all love.
Yeah.
It's all love. Look, the homegirl said I need to have the 2024. I did an all-black party a couple years ago. That motherfucker was jumping. So, yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Well, look, man.
Love.
I want to tell you guys, thank you guys for coming to the Support Cha Boi Podcast. I'm a little high right now. And I want to also thank the Gatlin for coming to the podcast, man. This means a lot to have him out here, man, because I seen how much he was working. And the fact that he even, fuck with us, it means a lot, man. Like he said, he outside. He do his thing. Again, I want y'all to thank you for coming to Support Cha Boi Podcast. Please go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. I know how hard it is for the people out there to go ahead and do that. But I'm just asking, every time I'm going to ask you, please subscribe to us on YouTube because it means a lot.
Every time, subscribe to the YouTube.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. As we head out, like I said, I like this motherfucker so much. I'm going to hear it one more time as we head out, y'all. I want to say peace to y'all. I'm even hear this shit one more time, y'all.
Yes.
Okay. Support Cha Boi Podcast. Y'all have a good night.